My beloved child, I see your heart, your hopes, and your dreams. You feel the weight of expectations on your shoulders, the pressure to be something more, to meet standards set by others or even by yourself. You look around and feel like you're falling behind, like you're not enough. But today, I want to remind you of something so simple, yet so powerful. You are enough. This world can make you feel like you must always be striving, always pushing yourself, never allowing a moment of rest. It seems like everyone around you is ahead, achieving, thriving, and reaching heights that feel out of your grasp. But what you don't see is that everyone has their own struggles, their own battles, their own quiet moments of doubt. Just like you, the path to success, to purpose, is not a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. Sometimes it feels like you're lost, but I want you to know that being lost is not the same as being stuck. In fact, in those moments of confusion and doubt, you're learning, growing, and becoming the person you're meant to be. When you feel overwhelmed by the world's expectations, when you doubt your worth, remember this: your value doesn't come from your achievements, your grades, or the opinions of others. Your worth is intrinsic. It's in who you are, not what you do. I know it's hard to silence the voices that tell you otherwise. The world tells you that you must constantly achieve, that success is the only measure of worth. But I am here to tell you something different. Success isn't about how fast you run or how high you climb. It's about how you grow along the way, how you treat others, and how you stay true to yourself. Let's talk about the struggles you face, the ones you feel so deeply but rarely speak of. The fear of failure, the fear that no matter how hard you try, it won't be enough. The fear that you'll never live up to the potential that others see in you, or worse, the potential you see in yourself. These fears, while real, are not the end of your story. They're part of it. Everyone faces moments of doubt. Everyone questions whether they're on the right path. But here's the truth you need to hold on to. Growth comes from the struggle. You don't grow when everything is easy. You grow when you're stretched, when you're challenged, when you're pushed beyond what you thought was possible. But there's more. When you face those moments of doubt, when you feel like giving up, I want you to remember this: you don't have to carry it all alone. You are not meant to navigate this life by yourself. Lean on those who care for you. Open your heart to those who want to help. Ask for guidance when you feel lost. And most importantly, lean on me. I am always here, guiding you. Even when you feel like you're wandering in the dark, when you feel uncertain about the future, about your path, turn to me. I am working in ways you cannot see, clearing the way for you, even when the road seems impossible. Let's talk about something we don't always acknowledge. Self-doubt creeps in, whispering that you're not enough, that you're not capable, that no matter how hard you try, it won't make a difference. But my child, self-doubt is not your truth. It's a fleeting feeling, a shadow that passes. You have within you the strength, the talent, and the heart to rise above it. When you feel doubt creeping in, I want you to pause, breathe, acknowledge the feeling, but don't let it consume you. Remind yourself of all the times you've faced challenges and overcome them. You've already made it through so much, and you're still standing. That is proof of your strength, your resilience, and your potential. But how do you silence the doubt? How do you move forward when it feels like you're stuck in place? The answer is simple, but not always easy. Trust in the process. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to where you're meant to be. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You don't need to know exactly where you're going. You just need to keep moving, keep trusting, and keep believing that every experience, good or bad, is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. And along the way, be kind to yourself. Don't measure your progress against others. Don't rush the journey. Life is not a race. It's a path you walk at your own pace, with your own purpose, and in your own time. Here's the thing about doubt. It can make you feel isolated, like you're the only one struggling. But I want you to know you are never alone. Every person you admire, every person who seems to have it all together, has felt the same fear, the same uncertainty. The difference is they didn't let it stop them. They kept going one step at a time, trusting that the path would reveal itself in time. So, what's the solution to this struggle we all face? It's not about eliminating doubt or fear. It's about learning to walk with it without letting it define you. It's about faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the journey, and faith in the fact that no matter how lost you feel, you are never truly lost. When you feel overwhelmed by the weight of your own expectations, when you feel crushed by the need to succeed, take a moment to pause and reflect. Remind yourself that success is not about achieving everything at once. It's about growing, learning, and becoming who you're meant to be. The world may tell you to hurry, to push, to achieve, but I am telling you to slow down, breathe, and trust in the process. You are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel like it. Every struggle, every setback, every doubt is preparing you for what's to come. So, my beloved child, as you face the challenges of today and the uncertainties of tomorrow, I want you to remember this. You are enough, not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are. And no matter how difficult the journey may seem, you are never alone. I am always by your side, guiding you, lifting you up, and helping you find your way. You may feel lost now, but that feeling is only temporary. You are growing, evolving, and becoming who you were always meant to be. And I promise, the day will come when you'll look back and realize that every doubt, every struggle, every step was leading you to something beautiful. Keep going, keep trusting, keep believing in yourself. The path ahead may not be easy, but it is yours to walk, and I am walking it with you. You are enough, my child, and you are exactly where you need to be. But I know there are days when that truth feels so far away. There are days when you wake up and feel like you're drowning in the noise of the world, in the expectations placed upon you, and in your own thoughts. It's overwhelming. You may feel like there's a storm raging inside of you, a storm of self-doubt, uncertainty, and fear. But even in the storm, there is peace to be found. Let's talk about the power of patience. In today's world, everything feels so rushed, doesn't it? You're expected to figure out your life, your career, your purpose all at once. Society pushes you to move faster, to achieve more, to always be ahead. But what if I told you that the greatest things in life often come slowly? What if I told you that your path is not about speed but about timing? Just like a tree doesn't bear fruit overnight, your life's greatest achievements won't come in an instant. Patience is something the youth often struggle with, but it is also the secret to unlocking your true potential. When you plant a seed, you don't rush it. You water it, nurture it, and trust that with time, it will grow. Your life is no different. The things you are working for, the dreams, the goals, the desires, they will come to fruition in time. But you must be patient. Patience isn't passive, it's active. It's waking up every day and doing the little things, making the small choices that push you forward, even when you can't yet see the results. It's trusting that the process is working, even when nothing seems to be happening. You are growing, even in the moments of stillness. Your journey is progressing, even when you feel like you're standing still. I want to remind you that not all progress is visible. Some of the most important changes, the deepest growth, happen beneath the surface. You might not notice it, but with every challenge you face, with every step you take, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You are becoming the person you're meant to be. Think about the difficulties you're facing right now. Maybe it's the pressure to succeed. Maybe it's the fear of failure. Maybe it's the constant comparison to others who seem to have it all together. I know it feels heavy. I know you might feel like you're not moving forward, like you're not getting anywhere. But my child, the truth is, you are exactly where you need to be. You see, life is not about getting everything right all at once. It's about growing, learning, and becoming more of who you truly are. And sometimes that takes time. In fact, the most beautiful things in life often take time. You wouldn't rush a sunrise, would you? You wouldn't hurry a flower to bloom. In the same way, don't rush yourself. Don't force yourself to fit into someone else's timeline. Your path is your own. Now, let's talk about something else the youth struggle with: comparison. How often do you look at others and feel like you're not enough? You see their success, their achievements, their perfect moments, and it makes you question your own worth. But I want you to understand something very important. You are not in competition with anyone. Your journey is unique. What someone else is doing, what they've achieved, has no bearing on your worth or your progress. Everyone's path is different. The person you're comparing yourself to might be in a completely different season of their life. You don't know their full story. You don't see their struggles, their setbacks, their moments of doubt. So stop measuring yourself against others. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You are on your own journey, and that is enough. Here's something I want you to hold on to. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. That's it. Focus on your own growth, your own progress. Are you kinder today than you were yesterday? Are you more patient? More understanding? That's what matters. Your value doesn't come from how much you've achieved or how you measure up to others. It comes from who you are. It comes from your heart, your spirit, your kindness, and your ability to love. And I want you to know that you are loved just as you are. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone, least of all to yourself. You are worthy simply because you exist. It's natural to be afraid of failing. Society often teaches us that failure is something to avoid, something to be ashamed of. But I want to challenge that mindset today. Failure is not the end. It's the beginning. It's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's a sign that you're learning, growing, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Every failure brings with it a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. The greatest success stories are built on a foundation of failures. The difference is, those who succeed don't let their failures define them. They learn from them, they rise above them, and they keep moving forward. You will fail, that's a guarantee. But it's not the failure itself that matters, it's how you respond to it. Will you let it stop you, or will you use it as fuel to keep going? Remember this: you are not defined by your failures. You are defined by your resilience. Each time you stumble, each time you fall, you are given the chance to rise again, stronger than before. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying. And when you do fail, and you will remember that I am here always. You are never alone in your struggles. I see every tear, every disappointment, every setback, and I am with you, guiding you, lifting you, and helping you find the strength to keep going. In this life, there will be moments of doubt, moments of fear, moments when you feel like giving up. But I want you to know that you have within you everything you need to succeed. You have the strength, the courage, and the heart to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. And when you feel like you can't go on, lean on me. I am here, always, ready to guide you, protect you, and carry you through the storm. Let me leave you with this: your worth is not measured by your successes or your failures. It's not determined by how much you've achieved or how many obstacles you've overcome. Your worth is inherent. It's in who you are, not what you do. You are enough just as you are. And no matter what life throws at you, know that you are never alone. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you to a future full of hope, full of joy, and full of purpose. Keep going, my beloved child. You are on the right path. Trust in the journey, trust in yourself, and trust that I am with you every step of the way. Subscribe this if you listen me till the end, and type Amen